guys, what's up? This is your girl Tosca. This is gonna be my 2 a.m. talks, and I felt led to do this, especially with the current state of things right now in society, with the Roe vs. Wade things, and it was just something that was like kind of weighing on my shoulders for the past few weeks or like week, and tonight it was just like you have to just say it now. So I wasn't even gonna do a video tonight, but I decided just do it, and I honestly don't really care whether you agree with me or not. If you guys want to email me your thoughts, go ahead and email me, and I'm just gonna get started, okay? Because I just felt the weight of the world on my shoulders, especially like today. Like it just like crashed on me, and I just took a nap for like 3 hours with my cats, and I just said, you know what, let me just do this. You know, this has to be said. So sending you guys peace, love, understanding. There's a lot of hurt going on right now. Some of you guys are feeling kind of sick, like maybe have a cold or feeling drowsy. So I'm sending healing. Some of you are just feeling down. Some of you are just tired right now. Some of you need to lay off the alcohol. I'm telling you, you just need to lay off the alcohol. Just for like maybe a couple of days, just to like let your mind reset and get adequate rest. Like get hydrated and get adequate rest. Okay. Some of you, oh my god, I'm feeling it. Some of you are feeling guilty about like not following in your parents' footsteps, or not following in the shadow of your mom or your dad. Like if your dad or your mom was like a doctor and you didn't become a doctor, you know, you kind of let the family down or something. I don't know, like I'm getting some sort of like guilt trip. And please don't ever feel like you're tripping yourself up. Please don't ever feel that way. What's going on with the state of the world right now? So this video is going to be quite personal, and only close family and friends like know it, but I felt like at 35, I should probably share this to the world. And yeah, so you got telepathy of Terra Mater. There's a lot of focus here. There's a lot of mind triggering things going on right now. And what's hurtful, what's really getting to me is that there's hate. Like things are riling up like as hate on both sides, and so you end up judging one another, and that doesn't really get you anywhere, to be honest. Like it's not done with the intention of love, or it's not done with the intention of loving one another, or understanding one another. there's people who still feel like they haven't had their voices heard. And no one really was able, on either side, was able to really speak their truth or their true intentions. Not everyone is right. Again, we all fuck up. We all fuck up. Everything, sometimes we go through things and we screw up. And we make decisions and we screw up. Alright. What I really like about being on this platform, like on YouTube, is that I'm speaking to a wider audience. And thank you again for, I think I have 525 subscribers, or 20, I don't know, over 500 subscribers. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to get into the videos tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to get started with my little story, my life. So this whole Roe versus Wade thing has been like going on since, I don't know, since mid 1900s, like the 50s, maybe 60s. I don't even know. I don't know really what went into that, but I know some of you guys who are watching this video are in countries where you can't even, like, talking about abortion is actually prohibited. Like, not even having a right to even think about having an abortion is prohibited. So, you know, my parents came from a country where abortion is illegal in the whole country, and yet people tell me, oh, you should have moved there. It's like, why would I move to a place where I know reproductive rights for women is not, you know, it's not put on, it's not really, it's not for everyone, you know. So if you guys get triggered with this video, please, you can click off now. I'm going to give you that warning. It's not really going to be graphic or anything. I'm just going to share you my story and how I came to be. Alright, so, moment of truth, you guys. I can't believe I'm going to talk about my life in many different ways. So, I grew up in New York City. I know some of you who watch my channel know me personally. Most of you don't know me. I was a product of a unforeseen pregnancy. I was technically an accident. My birth mother was, she's Korean, and, you know, back then, to be Korean and having a child out of wedlock was a very, I think till now, it's still very kind of judgmental. It's still looked down on to be a single mother in Korea, or in Asia in general. But she was pregnant with me, and finding out that she was pregnant with me, my father left. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. And she was like, well, it's yours. She's yours. Rebel came out. this card just kind of came out to me and just said, like, you need to just speak your truth, honey. You just need to say what you need to say. I'm an accident. Birth father didn't want to have anything to do with me, so, oh wow, pregnancy, patience. We're talking about, all that. Reproductive rights here, so, and intensity. So those are the first 3 cards that came out. And when my father had left, my birth father had left, my birth mother went to the abortion clinic. She was supposed to have an abortion with me. I was not supposed to be in this world, and a lot of things happened within the time she was pregnant with me up until the time I was adopted. I was very close to being put into an orphanage or the foster care system. A lot of things happened in my life where things could have gone sideways, right? My life could have gone in so many different directions. I cannot even tell you how close my life, like, it would have been easy for me to, it would have been easy for her to just give me up and gone, forever. But in a way, and I talk about this a lot, in a way I realized over time that I manifested my own life. Some people are brought into this world, some people can't come into this world through abortions or miscarriages or whatever. But for some reason, some of us, I've seen people who have had abortions and they were like, the baby was stillborn. Like, it just didn't like, it still didn't go all the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like we manifest our own lives. I feel like I've been reincarnated twice, but I don't know what my past life was like. I haven't, like, I'm gonna do like a past life regression with my hypnotherapist, but I don't know, like, things could have gone differently for me. Like, I could have not been in this world. Now, does this mean that I'm against the pro-choicers or Planned Parenthood or whatever? No, of course not. It just means that this is a part of my life that I accept. This is a part of my life that gave me meaning. This is a part of my life that I've learned to kind of hold on to. And for me, life is a little bit more precious, when I think of this whole argument of, pro-life or pro-choice, I feel like I see it on a bigger scale, because when I see like pro-life, not only, it's not just about abortions. I mean, you have to look at the bigger scale of each life. Foster care system, the family court system is fucked up. It's fucked up. If you know me, I know so many people who have been through the foster care system, and it sucks. It sucks. The the gun violence, the school shootings. Like, if you're pro-life, then you should kind of understand that. Like, you should actually get those ideas into your head and say, like, well, yeah, we are pro-life and we are kind of against abortion, but we should probably try to help end gun violence and school shootings, mass shootings, and maybe end, police I don't know, like stuff, like things that hurt us as a society. Because I feel like it's much more than reproductive rights at this point, and it's much more than racism. It's much more than Black Lives Matter or Stop Asian Hate or the coronavirus or whatever. It's at this point we're tired. Like, the collective is just tired of it. Like, to be able to have to see news after news after news after news about shooting on July 4th at Highland Park in Chicago, right? That was like, why, what the fuck, like, why is this consistently happening? Because at this point it's now just, it's not about abortions or killing babies or killing people, whether in the womb or in, like, a grown adult, is still killing a person. When there's a pregnant woman who is murdered, it's considered a double homicide. So, there's so many blurred lines, but I feel like, especially if you're in the United States, the whole masculine feminine, like, balance is so off right now, and society is we're like the ones suffering from it. We're the ones taking on the suffering of what was kind of like put in place for us. And I feel like things, I don't know, like, I want things to change, but you can't change people, and you definitely can't change the government. They'll be the first ones to shut you up, right? Exhaustion came out. Yeah. Like, I feel like we're tired right now. And we just came out of a pandemic. We're now trying to regain the energy to be, politics, a burden, guilt, courage. Give me one more card. Yeah, sorrow. We're not sorrow and maturity. Like, then, I don't know, like, I just feel like society right now as a whole is really, we're just fucked up, then rapists should be in jail or should serve prison time, like, forever. I as a woman who, I actually do believe in reproductive rights, I do believe that Planned Parenthood does more. Planned Parenthood, to be honest with you, I will say this, it does more than abortions. You have clinics that scan your uterus for ovarian cancer, that and they'll do it for free. You have things that kind of help you with kind of like your sex ed type of thing. So, they'll give out condoms, stuff like that, that would probably, practice safe sex. So yeah, playfulness came out. Yeah. So I feel like we shouldn't really trip ourselves up from what, media, social media, and what people are saying. I feel like our I don't know how to explain this in the most gentle way possible, but we're all going through things. I remember when I was 20, I had a friend of mine from high school, and we went out one day, had coffee, and she told me, she was like, T, I'm pregnant. And I said, how, what? And she said, yeah. And her ex-boyfriend at the time, schizophrenia came out, innocence, and totality. She came out and she said, yeah, she's like, her boyfriend at the time, who was an asshole, forced her to get an abortion. That's fucked up. I think that's so fucked up. And I was there with her. We went to Planned Parenthood. I was there with her, and I said, why the hell would he want you to fucking get in? She was like, he was gonna blackmail me, and my parents would have sent me back to the Philippines, and it would just be like a whole bunch of bullshit. And she was just crying because she didn't really feel that, like, she has a daughter now, but she felt like she lost a part of herself in that. And, I had to be there for her. I kind of had to be her rock for like at least half a month, half a year, like for 6 months, just talking to her, saying like, look, you can get through this. People don't understand that abortion, very similar to miscarriages, affect women differently. And I'm not over here. I'm not gonna be like, oh, no. I'm not riding on anyone's bandwagon. I'm not labeling myself with anything because I feel like people go through different events in their lives, and it's hurtful. It really is to all of a sudden label someone something when they're not. And I know that happens, that gets so construed on the internet so much. And it just all of a sudden you're just like, I never said that, and I never, did, and so it becomes a mess, right? So I was there with her in Planned Parenthood. I just said, listen, do what you need to do. This is not gonna make me stop you from doing what you need to do. She's like, I have a career. I don't know what else to do. And I told her, it's like, I'm still gonna be your friend. That's the thing with me. Like, you can do whatever you want, with me. But for me, like, I may just say my piece, but I'm never going to make anyone feel guilty for them deciding whatever thing they want to do. Because it's their life. I can't stop people from, in relationships. I can't stop men from leaving me. I can't stop, my friends from getting an abortion. I can't, you can't change people that way. That's not how the world works. And I said, listen, I'm going to be here with you throughout the procedure. I'm going to wait for you, whatever you need me to do. And she said, I can't believe you would, do all of this. And for me, I'm a very ride or die kind of person, especially when it comes to friendships. Like, I put friendships on a higher pedestal than like romantic relationships, because I believe that friendships is of another caliber. So I was there with her, and it was probably one of the toughest days, because I was the same age as her. Like, I was thinking of, like, could I imagine, like, myself getting an abortion at that age? I couldn't imagine myself doing that, And I've had guys stop talking to me or stop dating me because I said, well, if I ever got pregnant, I am not having an abortion. I am keeping the baby. Absolutely. 110%. I've had guys leave me because I said that. People that don't really understand me. There's a lot of single mothers out there who have raised successful children, and their children went on to become artists, athletes, musicians, doctors, lawyers, engineers, and what are you gonna do? I've seen it happen. I've seen single mothers make it through. So I don't object to, like, oh, I'm not gonna keep the baby. No, I'm gonna keep the baby. But at 35, I mean, that would probably be a miracle, right? Like, at 35, I have a few more years left. It would probably be a miracle, and my mom would probably be really happy, like, finally a grandchild. But, back at, 15 years ago, it would have been a totally different story. It would have been totally different. And while I was in college, I had a friend of mine, who was married. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm saying this. She still is married to the same guy. She was married, and then I think what happened was, like, she had, like, an affair, like, something like that, and then she got pregnant from that, and then I'm just like, what the fuck? Why did you do that? You're married now. Like, you have to keep it, like, in your pants. Like, you can't be out there being a hoe. Like, you have to. And that's the thing. Like, women, especially, and this is something I had to understand, like, women in our society, especially Western culture, has become a lot more masculine. So with women in other countries, when they date with, at least with their culture, they date with the intention of, this could be like a potential partner or a potential marriage. Whereas, men can just date without having any emotions whatsoever. Whereas women, we do have emotions, and it's okay to have emotions. It's okay to be emotional. We're not robots. But I don't know, like, people just, she just got on my nerves when she said, I said, you're married. You actually have a a husband that loves you. The rest of us, we want that, and yet we can't have it, And she ended up having an abortion with that baby, and I'm just like, I just, sometimes we just are making decisions out of, I don't know, out of situations that we just want to get out of. And we all fuck up. I get it. We all make stupid decisions. And some of us, we really never really intended to become parents, never really intended to have kids. I've seen people my age who are married and have kids, and they're no happier than not being married. It's I don't know. I guess my view on family has sort of is a little bit so construed because growing up Asian, we are very close. In culturally, like, we're very close with our families, and I grew up very close to my family, my mom, my dad. Even though I was brought into the family, but I don't know. I just feel like this sense of, like, independence away from them, because they always kind of impressed in me that they knew what was better for me, that wasn't better for me, that wasn't making me happy. But they still kind of pushed that on me. And so, they didn't do everything right as parents, but I will say this, at least I got a chance to live this life. I don't regret living, for better or for worse. I don't regret being able to live this life. This life was definitely something that I manifested, something that I wanted, something I had to learn something in this life that maybe I didn't learn in my past life. There was a lesson here. And it's just, I don't know, like, I'm just putting myself in a position where I'm trying to set myself up. Aloneness, yeah. Aloneness. This is the feeling right now, as being alone. There are people who would move heaven and earth to have children. There's always a pros and cons. There's always a yin to the yang. There's always, a light and a dark. Friendliness. Creator, yep. And we are the world. I don't know how many people this is going to reach out to, but I just want to say that, whatever decisions, just in general, whatever decision, doesn't even have to be about abortion or whatever, or getting pregnant or whatever. It's whatever you want out of life. Make sure it's with the intention of it's truly something that you do want. This is why I keep saying make sure when you're manifesting things that it's something that you truly want clearly in writing. Because it may not just affect you, it might affect the trajectory of the ripple effect of the rest of the world. I believe all life is precious. That's just my belief, that all life is precious. I believe that there are things that happen that we cannot control, like miscarriages. Those things happen. Abortions, obviously those things happen. And for whatever reason, those lives were never really manifested into this world on their own. So maybe in another life, again, I do believe in reincarnation. So there's always another chance. But I do believe that we do create our own reality, and we do create our own, or we do manifest our own life. Absolutely. And I guess I needed this life bad enough that I would actually fight my way in pre I guess preconceived form, that I would, be born from a certain person, be put on this earth, and to be put it as a daughter for someone else, that I would be able to like actually live this life um maturely, just, really understand what living your best life is all about. Like, I I don't know who my birth parents are. I don't know who they are. Um, I was very close to being put in the foster care system. Change the fucking foster care system because it fucking sucks. Um, Family court in the United States sucks. Marriage is particularly garbage in the US. Nobody fucking cares about marriages anymore. People fucking, you know, do whatever the hell they want to do. I really don't have time for that. Um, I don't know, like, I guess maybe I'm just a little bit of a pessimist, but I do feel like when the family, when divorces start to just, like in the US, I don't know, it was like 50% of divorces happen, like half of marriages actually end up in divorce in the United States. That's a lot. And that's a lot of kids who are in families that are in disarray. And all of a sudden, a lot of kids actually have to take on the baggage of being like the mediator of their own freaking home. So kids are acting like more like mature adults than adults are. And it sucks because I've seen it happen over and over again. And I think you can I mean, I don't know if I'm right or wrong on this, but once that kind of stops, once we don't kind of take relationships and marriages as kind of like this la-di-da kind of thing, I think that's when abortion might actually, I'm not going to say it's never going to happen, but it might actually lessen. Because I feel as though when we have the intention of having children, when we come to a place of masculine and feminine coming together and talking about something and saying like, hey, we really want the children that we've, always wanted, and set the intentions of having children and wanting to have children, then I feel like it's going to, I don't want to say cease, but it won't be as prevalent, you know. But that's just my take on it. I do believe in family values. Um, I do, I don't know, like I have a strong I believe that my morals are there to guide me in this life, but obviously it's not for everyone, and I don't want to bring, for me personally, like I don't want to have children until I know that I'm ready and I'm secure to have children, and I want my children to have a better life than me, than what I got. Like I don't want to bring them into, it's already tough enough for me to say, oh, I'm going to bring them into this world, because I've seen this world. It's tough. This life is tough. And I, as much as I would love to protect them, as much as I would love to shelter them, I know I can't always be there, and yeah, I want my kids to have a better life than what I got. I know that I'm getting kind of emotional here. I know that everyone has a purpose in this world. Everyone should have a say in this world. And yeah, that's just what I believe. That's what I stand for. I just feel like not a lot of people have really been able to speak up about what they truly believe in. And again, please don't label me. I do not ride on anyone's coattails. I don't do that. That is not who I am. I'm just speaking what happened to me. I can't change the way I came into this world. There's not much I can really say. I didn't really have much of a choice at the matter. But I really feel as though, yeah, we've gone off the bandwagon with this one. So let me see what else is going on with my collective. It is a super full moon on the 13th of July. It's a super full moon in Capricorn. So it's gonna be, I think I'm gonna be a little bit more emotional than normal. But yeah, I don't know, like there's not much that I can really say. It is what it is. We've seen what abortion does in the Western world. We've also seen what a mandated one-child policy has done to another superpower. So we've seen the effects of both, and it's, I don't know, like I don't know, like as long as the government, again, the whole point is not to have the government in the way of my reproductive rights. But but I'm not gonna be out there. There was this one, trust came out. Some of you guys might feel uncertain about what's gonna happen in the future. And just take that leap of faith. Flowering. And moment to moment. Yeah, I think right now, what the universe is trying to say, or your guides are trying to say, is just take it day by day, because things are gonna pan out for the best. And I think that how we are reacting right now it's just that, it's just a reaction. And we're very reactive people as a society. We want things done right away. We want things to be fixed right now. And that's not how things go. You have to be patient. You have to let things coagulate and things to kind of just work for you, and see how miracles actually can transform your lives. Anything else? Yeah. So that's my life, you guys. That's, yeah, postponement. Don't let things dictate. Don't let external things happening around you, whether it's government or movements, or don't let that stop you from doing your thing. Don't let that stop you from speaking your truth, or maybe you're afraid that people won't like you for saying how you feel. People say how they feel all the time. It's called ranting on the internet. Like, please be okay that you can actually speak your truth. Okay? And don't let people stop you from doing what you do best. I guess that is my TED Talks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of ranted and rambled, and I didn't really, I don't know, you guys. I'm tired. I'm just tired, seriously. Like, it's exhausting. It's just really exhausting, and I feel it. So, yeah. If you guys would like to email me your thoughts, I will put it in the description box below. I'm also here for personal readings, so if you guys want a personal tarot reading, I do those also. And remember, when I do these personal readings, or when I do readings in general, just readings in general, there is no judgment. Okay? Like, we all make mistakes, we all make decisions that may not have served us well. We've all done screwed up things, okay? And no judgment at all. I really don't judge anyone for anything. That's not my place in the world. If I was going to be a judge, I would have gone to law school and became a lawyer and, became a judge. Like, I didn't do any of that. When I read tarot, there is no judgment. I think we all are going through some difficult times right now, and I feel like there's going to be some difficult times ahead as a society, and I feel like the one thing that America doesn't really have much is gratitude. Totality. New vision. Playfulness. I feel like within time this is all going to blow over, which is usually how it happens. And the next thing that's going to happen is like the whole immigration thing. I feel like immigration is going to be the next hot topic in the news after abortion. That's usually how it is. It's like a cycle with these people. It really is. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to my video. If you guys have any questions, again, please email me. Okay, have a good day or good night. Bye, guys.